moments away from tip-off. Our officials, Randy Steins, Justin Porterfield, and Chase Shaw. Underway from Castle Coliseum. Glad to have you here on the ACC Network Extra. Here is Kidd. Cattoor finds Robbie Barron, the Northwestern transfer. Tough jumper on the way and just misses. Corey Tripp, open three, in and out from Chase Martin, the sophomore.
Both teams like to play man-to-man. Wofford might mix it up a little bit more, but Virginia Tech is going to be man-to-man all night.
Sean Pedulla, nice start to his season. Cattoor drills it.
Cattoor is climbing those lists of all-time shooters in Virginia Tech and in the ACC, but a big rebound by Kidd, Lynn Kidd, and he kicked it out for the shot.
Cattoor 6 threes away from becoming the all-time leader in triples in Virginia Tech history.
Lynn Kidd thought he was Jason Kidd right there with the assist.
Wofford trying to respond. Pedulla scored over 20 against South Carolina. Beautiful feed. And a foul. Chase Shaw made the call.
Chase Shaw, the son of legendary official Curtis Shaw.
And there is the head coach of the Hokies, Mike Young, who did an outstanding, superb job at Wofford, won multiple championships, and he's got one ACC title under his belt so far here in Blacksburg.
Kidd has the height advantage, but Filowich is a big body down low.
Collins with 5 to shoot. Baseline jumper off the mark.
Hokies looking for that wing, that 3-4. Somebody has to step forward and can score out of that position. Could be Collins, could be Barron, could be somebody off the bench. Tyler Nickel can shoot the basketball. Jaden Young. A lot of different options for Coach Young, but somebody needs to step up at that spot, at the 3 and the 4 for Virginia Tech from a scoring standpoint.
Hokies coming off of a double-digit win against Campbell earlier in the week. Pedulla through contact. And that'll stay with Virginia Tech. And there's the head coach of the Wofford Terriers, Dwight Perry. His first full season as the head coach of the Terriers. We had a lovely conversation with him this morning, full of energy.
Yeah, a really good guy, well respected in the business. Been with some good coaches, Bob Ritchie and Shaka Smart at VCU.
No look pass, Kidd, the flush.
Really nice play by Sean Pedulla. Penetrate, draw the defense, kick it down low.
Nice start for the Hokies. Meza, the freshman off the bench. Filowich, the center. And a tough pass trying to find Bailey in the corner. A turnover.
You know, watching practice this week, since the last game, Mike Young has really challenged this team to turn up the intensity on the defensive end. I think you're seeing it here early on.
This Kidd has been featured early. The height advantage, turnaround hook shot. Offensive rebound, and Pedulla on the second chance lays it in.
Energizer bunny. He just plays and plays and plays and plays a lot of minutes too.
Not only is he great on the offensive end, really has improved as a defender. Wofford looking for their first points of the day. There's a layup and a chance for a three-point play.
Really Nice play.
Fouls on Virginia Tech's 15, Lynn Kidd. That's his first.
There's Watson off the bench, drawing the contact. Really nice play. Kidd left his feet just a little bit. Watson's been injured a little bit. Gulf Coast State Community College transfer.
Elijah Poteet checks in for the Hokies. The senior averaging nearly 9 points per game.
Yeah, both post players for Virginia Tech have really stepped up their production from a year ago. I'm sure we'll talk about that as the game goes on.
Here's Poteet. Pedulla, pump fakes, fades away. What a great rebound, Elijah Poteet. Pedulla with his left hand, that falls, tough shot.
He is creating offense for Virginia Tech.
Wofford coming off of a loss to a top 10 team in Tennessee. Hung with them early. Good look at the basket, and the tip falls right near the rim. It's Bilal El-Shakari.
Yeah, the freshman out of Egypt. Really a nice play right there. Missed the initial shot, but stayed with it.
Terriers can get within a possession, make it a one-possession game, and a foul will send us to the under 16 media timeout. We're off and running from Castle. Hokies leading it by 4. Not just with Coach Mike Young. You go to the 2019 SoCon tournament. A lot of future Hokies on that squad, Mac.
Yeah, Aluma, Murphy, Young, a whole lot of connections, and what a great years. You see the embrace between two future Hokies right there. And Mike Young shaking hands with the athletic director, the guy he was an assistant for a long time, Richard Johnson, a great coach in his own right.
And there you see the Terriers, since Coach Young departed to come to Blacksburg, coming off of a 17-16 season a year ago. They are always a threat in the SoCon.
Yeah, they are giant killers, literally. They have beaten a lot of Division I basketball programs.
Tough look, just a little short from Corey Tripp. Someone that Coach Perry told us he is the heartbeat and the backbone of this Terrier squad.
Yeah, the leader of the team, one of the leaders on campus.
Here is Tripp, the junior. Terriers team that lost 77% of its scoring from a season ago. Mesa lines up a 3. It's short. Here's the ODU transfer, Mekhi Long, who's checked in for Tech.
Mesa had 12 versus High Point, one of 7 guys who scored double figures that opening night when they went for 99.
Long will try a 3. Poteet, he's been active on the glass, has it swiped away by Chase Cormier.
Yeah, I hit him last year in several games for Northeastern. Coach Bill Cohen up there made the move back closer to his home in Atlanta. Great shooter.
Cormier scored 15 against the Volunteers. Both teams a little cold from distance to begin.
Yeah, both teams playing really good defense, and I think both teams are a little wound up. This is a big basketball game early in the season.
The UNC transfer, Tyler Nickel. Poteet, beautiful pass, Long, the finish.
Really nice play right there between the two backup post players, Long and Poteet. Hokies will have a size advantage overall. We'll see if they can take advantage of that going forward.
El-Shakari puts it on the floor. Beautiful passing, leads to a corner 3.
Mesa, we mentioned, a great high school scorer, Gatorade Player of the Year out in Utah.
Cattoor, well defended. Poteet spins, and just a little too strong on the hook shot.
Jeremy Lorenz in there, another freshman. Really good freshman class for Coach Perry and his staff.
Pedulla will push in transition, and he lays it in.
Sean Pedulla, averaging 15 points a game. Had a great game against South Carolina with 26, his career high.
Want to guess how many times Sean Pedulla scored in double figures last year? It was 31.
2-point baskets made by 24.
There's El Shakari on the other end. One possession game.
El Shakari, a lot of international experience. Maybe a freshman, but he's ready to play. They've got numbers.
Tripp draws the foul. And it's going to go on Mekhi Long. We're off and running on a Sunday night. We're back to Castle after these met. First half, Hokies lead it by 3. And there you look at the SoCon conference that Mac McCarthy knows a lot about. They've played a lot of Power 5 opposition. Look at that, UNCG, Western Carolina, and Chattanooga with some big wins.
Yeah, early in the season, the SoCon already trying to work on that national rankings. That means a little bit once you get to tournament time. Who knows? Maybe this is the year the SoCon gets more than one bid.
Well, the last time that Mike Young was leading Wofford, we talked about it earlier, the 2019 SoCon title. That team went 30-5, 18-0 in SoCon play. They were a 7 seed in the NCAA tournament.
And I can't tell you how hard it is to go undefeated in league play.
That was a special team. Cattoor's knocked down a 3. Rechsteiner, the freshman guard.
Dylan Bailey D'ing up Hunter Cattoor right there.
Long 3 from Rechsteiner, and he connects.
The freshman can really shoot the basketball. Watch him practice the other day, and he and Tyler Nickel were going at it, basket for basket. He can really shoot it. He's going to have some big nights offensively coming off the bench for Sean Pedulla.
Terriers try to answer. Civils right back at you.
He's a shooter with range. Hadn't shot the ball great this year so far, but he is certainly capable. Had 10 and 6 against Tennessee, the Murray State transfer.
Nickel, rise and fire. 3, he hits it, and a chance for a 4-point play.
He can really shoot the basketball. Of course, the all-time leading high school scorer in the state of Virginia from up 81 in Harrisburg, Virginia. You see the foul there on Dylan Bailey, who I misidentified earlier in the contest on the other end. But Dylan Bailey, the Northeastern Oklahoma State transfer, 20 against High Point. Went 3 for 8 from 3 long range, but he's been doing a great job defensively against Hunter Cattoor. Got switched off on Nickel, and of course a big size advantage for Tyler Nickel right there.
And they'll look at that 3-point shot potentially during the media to make sure both feet were behind the line.
Tyler Nickel's going to get loose and have some big nights, and he may be that answer that Coach Young is looking for at the 3 or 4 spot.
Played extended minutes against South Carolina. Filowich going to work on Kidd. Can't finish. Hokies the other way.
Barron with a good defensive rebound. Kidd with a contest.
Collins, Kidd, yes.
Collins with a nice penetration, draws the defense, and finds Kidd's wide open. Kidd ready to catch it and shoot it. Continuing where he left off the other night against Campbell.
Civils surveys, finds Cormier. He's had the hot hand over the last week. Barron, a rejection.
Barron is a long stretch four kind of guy that transferred from Northwestern, the collegiate school product out of Richmond, Virginia. Here we go, Dylan Bailey. Don't bring that in here.
8 seconds on the shot clock. Cormier fell down. 5 seconds to work with. Catch and shoot. 3 down. It's Jackson Civils again.
Civils this time with Barron right in his face. Really good shot.
If you like three-pointers, a good game for you to watch.
Yeah, you may see 30 for each team.
Kidd can go to work inside. He draws the foul.
Yeah, El Shakri giving away too many inches right there. Kid with good patience. The one big thing you notice about him is he just takes his time way more than he did a year ago. And we talked about the difference in his scoring and rebounding over the years, and he has exploded here early in the season. You knew Sean Pedulla was going to score. You knew Hunter Cattoor was going to score if you're a Virginia Tech fan. Who was going to be that third scorer? And really, to be good, you need a fourth scorer, and they're still searching for who that might be.
Mac, for a Virginia Tech team that likes to shoot as many threes as they do, what is having a 6'10" center that can score inside? What does that do for the offense?
Oh, it stretches the floor unbelievably. If they have to concentrate on helping and maybe even double teaming in the post, it gives the shooters a lot of room on the perimeter.
Civils able to sneak that by the outstretched right hand of Lynn Kidd.
Civils out of Paducah, Kentucky, 6'6", a little bit bigger than he looks out there. Got that shot off over Kidd.
Pedulla will take it the whole way. Comes away empty.
Wofford with numbers. Hokies finally back 5-on-5 now. Got a mismatch inside.
Cormier lets it fly. And Pedulla comes down with the board.
Thought Wofford might try to get it to El Shakri down low against Collins.
Euro step going the other way. Charge call.
Nice job stepping in there.
That is Sean Pedulla's second personal foul.
Take a look at this from the overhead look. Gosh, that's such a tough call right there. Trying to avoid the charge. Defense maybe moved, but the veteran, Ramey Steins, with the call, got it right.
Means Brandon Rechsteiner might play extended minutes in this first half.
Yeah, and I think he's ready to do that.
Trip. Here is Rechsteiner, one of the top point guards coming out of the state of Georgia. A little short on that one. Knocked one down from the side of the logo. Mac, the T part of the VT at midcourt. We can call that the logo, right?
He's got some range.
Open three on the way. Trip hits it, and it's a three-point basketball game.
Really good screen by Chase Martin right there. The undersized post player out of Jenks, Oklahoma, got the shooter wide open.
Barron directs traffic. Senior to senior. It's Kidd who spins. Nickel, the board, and fouled on the way up.
Good rebound by Tyler Nickel. You know him as a shooter, proving he can rebound the basketball too.
Hokies lead it by 3. Nickel to the foul line when we return to Castle. Welcome back to Castle Coliseum. Tyler Nickel is going to the foul line and started his career at North Carolina. Back, we talked about it earlier. All-time leading scorer in VHSL history. From Harrisonburg, I can only imagine high school coaches having to scout to defend Tyler Nickel.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, he you know, at that size in high school, he could shoot like that. And he's still adjusting to the college game at this level where he's playing against more people his size. But when you can shoot it, you're a valuable commodity. And again, Coach Young looking for that fourth scorer now that Lynn Kidd has stepped up in that kind of that third scorer route. But there are a lot of MJ Collins, Robbie Barron, Tyler Nickel. There are so many candidates. Jaden Young. There are a lot of folks that could be that next scorer. But Tyler Nickel getting an opportunity right here.
He's up to 6 points. And is tied with Pedulla and Kidd for the most points from a Hokie today. It's Civils who is our game leading scorer with 8. Mac, what have you liked from Wofford and what they've done offensively as a travel call?
Well, I mean, they're 4 for 10 from long range. They're starting to get a little more comfortable. Started out kind of cold, but the big thing they've done to hang in this basketball game is they have run Virginia Tech off the three-point line pretty well. Hokies have only gotten up 6 3-pointers, while Wofford has taken 10 already.
If you're just joining us, Sean Pedulla has 2 personal fouls. Collins open. Almost got the friendly bounce. Poteet, Cattoor. Catch and shoot. How many times have we seen that from Hunter Cattoor?
And how many times have we talked about the ball goes inside, comes back outside, the percentage of threes made goes way higher.
And another turnover. Lorenz looking inside. Nobody there.
Yeah, there was some beating and banging down low, and Poteet got the best of Kyler Filowich right there, and the pass went awry because Filowich couldn't get to where he needed to be.
Going back to Cattoor, it's been well documented that when Coach Mike Young took this job, the first call he made was to Hunter Cattoor. And you think about what this game means to him tonight.
Yeah, he's been a good player the entire time Coach has been here, and just gets better and better. Not only is he a super shooter, he's a great defender too. One of the best in the ACC.
Trip, cross-court pass. Filowich, the center. Perimeter passing with 4. Tough shot, won't fall. Offensive rebound for Kyler Filowich. We'll see who the foul is on.
It was going to be Poteet with a little incidental contact right there. Been a clean game right here. A lot of contact, just a little push from behind. And of course, when you're that big and it's a little push, it's not a little push, right?
Poteet, almost 6'10".
265 pounds, in great shape. Finally healthy. Had some knee surgery out at Rice.
Filowich, the layup with 4 seconds on the shot clock.
Well, that was a nice play right there. Used his body to transfer from Southern Illinois.
Cattoor. Yes! Another triple. That's 3 in the first half.
When he has days where it doesn't look like he can miss from long range.
He is currently tied for second place all time in Virginia Tech men's basketball history in 3-point field goals. 5 away from the record. Tripp connects, didn't touch the rim. Nothing but net. A lot of threes in this first half, and we're going to break. Virginia Tech leading Wofford 32-26, your score.
The all-new Shark Detect Pro Auto Empty System. Shark's most intelligent cordless yet. Detects hidden dirt and boosts power. Detects edges and doubles suction power. It even empties automatically. Shark Detect Pro. Clean smarter.
10 combined 3-pointers in the first half between Wofford and Virginia Tech. It's Hunter Cattoor who has 3 of them. And there you see the active ACC career 3-point leaders. It's Cattoor near the top.
Yeah, a lot of great shooters on that. That's what jumps out to me right there. And Hunter Cattoor is certainly among the very best. MVP of the ACC tournament a couple years ago.
He could not miss against Duke in that ACC championship game.
He likes shooting up there in that building.
Just over 4 minutes until halftime. Cattoor looking for another one. You bet.
Hunter Cattoor had a choice. He could go off a single or a double, went off the double and had just enough space to get that shot off.
Hokies on a run. Wofford looking for an answer, and it will not come from Dylan Bailey's three-pointer. Long in transition, looking for Cattoor.
He
well
was
defended.
trying to get it to him.
He's got the hot hand, and Cattoor draws the foul.
Yeah, Dylan Bailey wasn't going to let Long. Long could have gone all the way to the rim before he let Cattoor get that ball. Nice job by Dylan Bailey.
One final timeout here in the first half. Hokies by 9. You're watching the ACC three-pointers.
And he's doing a little bit of everything. Inside out twice. You saw that. Now coming off the screen by Poteet. That worked. Why not do it again? It worked again.
Hokies are 6 of 10 from distance. Cattoor 4 for 5. And there you see the all-time leaders in three-point field goals in Virginia Tech history. Cattoor might break the record today.
I think he's feeling it.
Once committed to Wofford under Mike Young. We're back to action with Virginia Tech leading by 9. Here is Cattoor. Thought about it. Rechsteiner finds Long. Dives down the lane. Long unable to get that off. Don't believe it hit the rim. It is a shot clock violation.
Long showing some ability to put the ball on the floor. Averaged almost a double-double at Old Dominion a year ago for Jeff Jones.
Terriers have been feeling it from distance in this first half as well. Sivils has knocked down 2 threes. Here he is on the drive, and he floats it in.
Boy, the left-hander, really nice job. Created a little bit of space and shot the little jump hook over Tyler Nickel.
A high-scoring first half. Nickel, wide open Lynn Kidd, the two-hand flush.
Great back pick by Hunter Cattoor. Got Kidd wide open. And you can't help off of Cattoor because if you do, he's going to get a three-point shot.
Trip. Pass deflected. Cormier. The lefty. Yes.
Yeah, we talked about that. He is their best shooter. Was a high school state champion at 2 different schools when he went to school in high school in Atlanta.
Rechsteiner. Oh, what a beautiful no-look pass. Kidd missed the dunk, but he's going to the foul line.
The freshman finding the senior.
You think he's playing with confidence in his second week?
Yes, I think he came in playing with confidence. He's not your typical freshman. I think he was physically and mentally ready. Of course, you still have to adjust because this is a whole nother level, and he's got a big learning curve. Because playing point guard is the toughest position to learn when you make that transition from high school to college.
Kidd knocks down both. He's got 10 first half points. Trip. Well defended. Lorenz going to work inside. Tough finish.
Boy, nice job by the freshman. Took his time. Faked one way, went the other. Really nice little jump hook.
Cattoor. Kidd. Almost an and one opportunity.
They are getting after Hunter Cattoor right now.
That's his second.
Switching when they have to. But they are making it rough on him. Of course, this is not the first time somebody's tried to be physical with him either of them.
Like you've talked about Lynn Kidd, improvements in his game. One area has been the foul line. So far this year, 5 for 5 today.
Yeah, 10 for 14 coming into tonight. Already jumped up that percentage.
Had a chance to interview Lynn Kidd this week, and Mac, unbelievable personality. Just a super great human. Loves Virginia Tech. And it's Kidd in double figures. His Hokies leading Wofford 41. Virginia Tech leading Wofford 41-33. The Hokies have been hot from behind the arc in this first half.
It takes good execution to get somebody wide open. I want you to watch Hunter Cattoor right here. Here you see him, and watch what he does. Coming across here to set the screen for Lynn Kidd to get wide open.
He's got 12 points. He's also finding ways to get his teammates open. Just over 60 seconds left in the first half. Coach Mike Young with 2 hands in the air. He likes it as we're going the other way. Mac, what a fun first half.
Yeah, you knew it was going to be a good basketball game. Wofford has been tested. They played at Knoxville and played the ranked Vols very well the other night. They weren't going to be intimidated coming in here. Like I said, Wofford's had a lot of success against Power 5 schools over the years.
Robbie Barron tries a 3. And a foul go the other way as it was Collins who hit the deck, and then Civils fell over him.
Yeah, Collins on the floor really couldn't do much about that. Hokies have done a good job of staying out of foul trouble. Wofford's still not in the bonus.
Tripp with 6 points. Averages nearly 17 on the young season. Lorenz has played extended minutes in this first half. Here he is on the baseline. Poteet matching up defensively. Ball loose. Collins dives for it. It'll stay with Wofford.
Only 7 on the shot clock. Baseline out of bounds.
Filowich with 4. With 1. Hokies can hold for the final shot of the first half.
Coach Giltner up there with the play sign. Whatever spin is, we're fixing to see it. High ball screen.
Barron has 5 seconds. Create space. Beautiful pass. Poteet, the exclamation point to close the first half.
Really nice execution. An ISO for Barron to go with the left hand. He created help, bounced it to his teammate, and Poteet.
And Kidd got there often. Perfect 6 for 6 in the first half. 20 minutes down and 20 to go from Castle Coliseum. We're glad you're with us on your Sunday evening. Evan Hughes, Mac McCarthy, our outstanding ACC Network crew. Here's Civils, who we just highlighted. Shovels for Tripp and drills the triple.
Really nice job. But again, anytime there's penetration, the defense has to collapse a little bit. And that time, Cattoor was too late to get to the shooter.
Great pass from Kidd, and there's Robbie Barron.
We've seen some really nice post-to-post passing. You know, Kidd says, hey, I can score, I can rebound, and watch this pass.
Robbie Barron coming in from Northwestern. He can play a key role on this year's Hokie squad.
Sean Pedulla, who missed 9 minutes in that first half being in foul trouble. I'm sure he's excited to be back on the floor.
And Tripp's pass, a fastball, some heat on it, a little low.
It's just high post, back screen by Cattoor again. That's twice Hunter Cattoor has freed up a post player for a really high percentage shot.
Mac, what do you see when you watch Robbie Barron play? What does he bring to this team?
He really can do a little bit of everything. That time he got called for an illegal foul, but he can put the ball on the floor. He can rebound. He runs really well. He's been good defending the dribbler the last couple times out, and he's going to have some big nights offensively.
There you see his numbers, the first 3 games.
I don't think that's indicative of what his production will be or what his contribution to this team is going to be going forward.
A 9-point Hokie lead. Tripp, a volume score. Great move to create separation, but unable to finish. Pedulla, great move going all the way in. An emphatic fist pump and a chance for a 3-point play.
He's got those fresh legs. He rested the whole first half. He's ready to go. Here we go in transition. Defense at a disadvantage. Sean Pedulla recognized that. And here you see creating just a little bit of space with contact.
We look back to last week. Hokies fell on a close one to South Carolina. Pedulla really scored the ball well in the second half.
26 and really got going, like you mentioned, in the second half.
Bailey, that's down early in the shot clock. Open look.
Yeah, Coach wasn't happy about that because he went under the screen.
Timeout on the floor. Just about 2 minutes into the second half. Hokies lead it by 9. The new assistants to the bench for Virginia Tech. J.D. Byers coming over from VCU. His wife Marcy, the head volleyball coach here. They picked up a big win today against Wake Forest.
Yes, sir. JD's outstanding. Been a lot of good places with a lot of good coaches. A really good addition for Mike Young on his staff.
Cattoor had the hot hand in the first half. Great closeout defensively.
Yeah, nice play, but really good defense to contest that shot. It's a really well-coached Wofford team.
Jab step. And the shot in and out. We talked with Coach Dwight Perry this morning. So complimentary of Coach Mike Young. The job that he did as Pedulla able to bank it in, the layup. But Dwight Perry just could not have said enough nice things about Coach Young.
Yeah, he was very complimentary. Obviously, the greatest coach in Wofford basketball history. And Dwight Perry's trying to make his own trail and went through a lot of tough times last year with the interim tag and then the search this spring and evolved to the head coaching position, and he is really one of the bright young coaches in the country.
And he was I believe it was the video coordinator under Shaka Smart at VCU. A lot of energy at those practices, I'm sure.
Oh gosh, yeah, between Shaka Smart and Mike Rhodes, who J.D. Byers worked for also, was on that staff. And, those are high-energy, intense practices with those guys.
It's amazing basketball. It's just a small world.
SoCon,
it's amazing.
Yeah, not 6 degrees. Way shorter than 6 degrees separation from everybody.
Pedulla, beautiful crossover move and an acrobatic finish.
I told you he was going to be ready. You mentioned the big second half against South Carolina when the Hokies really needed it.
A 13-point lead for Virginia Tech. Wofford could use a basket on this possession. Tripp from way downtown, too strong. Pedulla driving to the rim. Yes, gets the friendly roll.
Is he on fire? We talked about him creating offense both for himself and his teammates. Right now, he's putting the ball in the basket.
Hokies on a 6-0 run.
9 points so far for Pedulla in the second half.
Shackery second chance. Corey Tripp lays it in.
Yeah, somebody better box Corey Tripp out, because he does a little bit of everything. Assists, steals, shoots the ball.
Mentioned earlier,
The mayor of campus, according to the coaches.
Pedulla again on the other end. I have no doubt about that.
11 points. Pedulla only played those 11 minutes in the first half. Had 6 points at that time. Picked up a charging foul. Put him on the bench.
Bailey was calling for the ball.
Hokies have done a good job against Chase Cormier.
Cattoor knew it. Calling for the foul. It'll stay with Wofford when we come back. The Hokies have outscored the Terriers 13-8 in the second half. Starting to heat up in the second half. He's got a game-high 17 points.
You know, part of Wofford's game plan was to run Virginia Tech off the three-point line. And that's a good strategy. But Sean Pedulla said, I can score 2 at a time also. And what a job he's done here in the second half with 11 points so far.
Got into a little bit of foul trouble in the first half. Hokies enjoying a 15-point lead. That's a long three on the way and a much-needed one. Quentin Meza, the freshman from West Valley City, Utah.
What a good shooter. You mentioned he was Gatorade Player of the Year. Can play point guard, but can really shoot the ball. He's really taking care of the ball, too. He's got 8 assists, 1 turnover on the year.
What a strong take from Elijah Poteet. You know, Mac, we've talked a lot about Lynn Kidd averaging a double-double to start this year, but Poteet averaging nearly 9 points off the bench.
Yeah, getting great production out of the 5 spot, Mike Young is.
Another triple down, this time from Chase Cormier.
That's what he's known for, and he can really get going. Hokies are going to have to make sure they find him and take up all that space on defense.
There's Poteet, the pump fake, and he draws the foul.
It's a nice play. Virginia Tech acted like they were going to reverse the ball and threw it back to the strong side, and Poteet wide open inside. Took a beat.
Jeremy Lorenz. That's his first.
Greg Steiner and Cattoor set to check in.
Checking in for the Hokies. 0. Pedulla.
Get his first rest in the second half. Been pretty productive 6 minutes for him, hasn't it?
I think so. You take that, right?
Yes, 11 points in 6 minutes. Those are winning numbers.
Question to Coach McCarthy then. Cattoor's pass deflected. Up ahead pass in transition. Cormier lost the handle. Nickel all the way in. Has 2 free throws on the way.
I know the staff's excited about the fact that Tyler Nickel has created some contact, putting the ball on the floor, getting to the rim, not just a one-trick pony shooting a three-point shot.
Hokies have been very good at the foul line tonight. There's the first miss. Some might say that was announcer's jinx.
Some might. Tyler Nickel would.
And the second good.
Yeah, free throw line has been good to the Hokies. Wofford still with 1 free throw attempt on the game.
Chase Martin's been quiet today. Lorenz thought about the triple. Tough shot, excellent defense there from Virginia Tech.
Poteet got a hand on that ball.
Cattoor draws the foul. He's been great behind the arc tonight with 4 triples.
Little shot fake right there. Recognized the defense was at a disadvantage and probably created some of that contact, but he's going to the free throw line for 3. His first free throw attempts of the night.
Well, we talked a lot tonight about him potentially breaking the 3-point record here on this Sunday night. But Mackey's also closing in on becoming the program leader in games played.
Yeah, it seems like he's been here a while.
He has been.
I know visiting teams think he's been here a long time.
He loves Virginia Tech. And Coach Young speaks so highly of number 0. It's a season high from him tonight with 15 points.
Let him do a little coaching.
Beautiful spin move. Meza. A whistle on the way up. He's fouled on the layup.
Tyler Nickel. 23, Tyler Nickel. That's his first 13 foul.
Offensive players are really smart.
Shooting 2.
Going back to Cattoor, what a big week for him. Playing against Wofford, the school he was once committed to. And then later this week, Hokies are going to go to Orlando. He's going to get it to go home this week for Thanksgiving.
That's right. Bishop Moore product. Great program in the Orlando area. You know, he'll be excited. He'll probably need a few of those comp tickets.
Ask some teammates.
Family, friends.
Coaches. It's a 13-point game. 13 minutes to go in the second half. Evan Hughes, Mac McCarthy, entire ACC Network crew. Cattoor open for a split second. Missed on the right side of the rim.
Freshman Mason did a good job defensively right there.
Martin back out. Meza. Long off the tip from Poteet. Tech in transition. This is where they're so good. Nickel, you bet.
That's just really good. That's Mike Young basketball right there. Pushed it up, had numbers, open 3, take it.
Nickel with 13 points off the bench. And Castle has gotten loud. And an illegal screen on the Terriers.
It's been a very physical game.
16 foul.
Here it is in transition. That's another one of the great places to shoot a high percentage. Ball going inside and out or shooting the ball in transition. Those are two of the best ways to get a high percentage look from long range.
Combined 17 three-pointers tonight. Wofford with 10. Tech with 7. The last time Wofford made 10 threes in a game was when they beat Texas A&M a year ago. Pedulla has that swatted away.
And Lorenz with the block right there.
Transition 3 won't fall. A foul on the floor.
Got trying to get the block out right there. He's still only 4 fouls this half. Wofford never got the 1-on-1 in the first half. 4 fouls here in the second half.
It's Barron who replaces Long on the floor. Tripp directs the offense, matched up with Cattoor. Sybil's behind the back. Great defense from Robbie Barron. And there's Pedulla on the interception. He'll go the whole way, and he thought about the dunk. He took the easy layup instead.
I don't know if he took it as so much as
he wanted
he reconsidered.
Hokies force another turnover. Nickel, he's been hot this half. He's got another. Timeout Wofford. 16 points for Tyler Nickel. The largest lead of the game. Hokies leading Wofford 70-49. Defense to offense for Sean Pedulla. 8-0 run. Mac McCarthy, how Virginia Tech on an 8-0 run. Mac McCarthy, how have they done it?
With big plays, turnovers, and they are deadly. Wofford's done a good job all night taking care of the basketball, but back-to-back. Sean Pedulla with the layup in transition for his 13th point. And again, a deflection. Hunter Cattoor head up. Let's find the hot hand. Who has the hot hand? Tyler Nickel knocks the bottom of it.
70-49, Hokies lead. Wofford out of the timeout. Filowich dumps it off. Tripp, the best score for Wofford. Pass to the corner, extra pass. Civils won't fall. An offensive rebound. Perimeter passing. Tripp unable to connect. Hokie basketball.
Hokies dodged a bullet right there. Did a good job on defense and then gave up the offensive rebound. Usually that is a problem. This time they dodged that bullet when Wofford missed from long range.
And a foul on Virginia Tech.
And caught Robbie Barron with the illegal screen, and he actually did it really well because Hunter Cattoor was wide open. He just didn't do it legally.
What a great job our crew has done today, Mac. You know them, Ramey Steins, Justin Porterfield, Chase Shaw. Great crew.
Yeah, really good. Ramey's done this for forever. And talked about Chase making his own way after his dad was a great official, and Justin really good also.
There's Tripp with a great take. I wish we could have a camera for the game. One of my favorite parts about, and there are a lot doing a game with Mac, is when the officials come out. They have the biggest smile when they see you.
They know I can't yell at them over here.
Ball loose on the floor, and Bailey saves it. Wofford in transition. Tripp fouled. Nearly a transition block from Cattoor.
Yeah, and that's one of the ways Wofford could crawl back in this thing if Virginia Tech gets a little sloppy with the basketball on the other end. Wofford that time pushed it while they had the numbers, and Corey Tripp is really a good player, the junior out of Medina, Ohio.
And Terriers lost so much of its scoring from years ago. And rebounding, Tripp, one of those veterans that come back.
Yeah, Wofford lost their top 3 scores. One went to Iowa, one to South Carolina, and one to Towson. But they have replenished the roster with some talented young folks. Nice blend of transfers and freshmen who we pointed out during the broadcast.
Extra pass from Cormier. Triple won't fall from Dylan Bailey. Pedulla spins it inside. There's Lynn Kidd, who has 14 points.
Yeah, first points of the second half. Lynn Kidd with 13 and 4 rebounds. He's also leading the team with 3 assists. He can do a little bit of everything. The point center.
I like that.
I don't think that exists, but.
And there's Cattoor, who steps in front of a pass. He'll throw it down. Cattoor in transition.
Yeah, when you create the steal, you should get the finish on the other end, and he celebrated that finish with the big flush.
He's got 17. 4 Hokies are in double figures. Cormier creates enough space at the foul line and hits.
Oh, really nice shot off the dribble with that left hand. Drove it hard. Cattoor backed up just a smidge. Cormier knocks it down the 15-footer.
Collins with space went up and falls down. He's fouled.
Filowich with the foul.
We've talked a lot about threes tonight for Cattoor. How about a dunk?
Yeah, yeah, he's really good from long range. But what he's remembered about tonight is that dunk right now.
Knocked down 4 threes against Campbell on Wednesday. And there you see, it's been a balanced attack.
Really has. We talked about the fact that Pedulla and Cattoor you could count on. Lynn Kidd has been very good here early on. Who was going to be that next scorer tonight? The answer is Tyler Nickel.
Pedulla exits. Rex Steiner back on. Both teams making some subs.
Steiner getting extended minutes tonight, first half, because of foul trouble, and then he's done a good job when he got the opportunity.
No, it's early in the season, Mac, but Wofford through 3 games. They're averaging 33 points off the bench. Tonight, they've got 22. How important is that to get bench production?
Oh, it's really good when you can bring folks off the bench that give you some production. Hokies had 13 in that first half off the bench. Wofford's been impressive. You know, they take it, worn them down a little bit, but you see Cormier bounce back right there.
Coming off
deep
of
three.
Not to cut you off, apologies there. Coming off a career night against Tennessee, keeping it going here tonight.
Yeah, he's going to be good all night. He's their best shooter and comes off the bench. That'll tell you a little bit about the quality of this team. They're going to be one of the contenders in the Southern Conference.
Cattoor thought about the step back. Kidd goes to work. A strong finish for Lynn Kidd.
Yeah, he's not a real big kid physically, but he did a good job of getting position, then using his leverage and his height. Reached up there and laid it up with that left hand. Talked about Wofford in the Southern Conference and some big wins. UNCG, Chattanooga, Furman's going to be good. Western Carolina, a lot of good basketball teams. Sanford.
Chance for a 3-point play. Jeremy Lorenz, the freshman from Wisconsin, will go to the foul line when we come back. Hokies leading it by 19 midway through the second half. The SoCon preseason poll. A lot of great basketball teams. Somebody who knows a quite deal about this conference, Mac McCarthy.
Yeah, I was in that league a long time. Loved that league, and of course, Furman last year with the first round, win over UVA. And Bob Ritchie's got a good club again. Mike Jones at Greensburg, Coach Gray at Western Carolina. You see Coach Earl down there at Chattanooga getting a first place vote, and on and on. I tell you what, now I'm watching Wofford, and I will tell you right now, they will not finish 8th in this league. They are way too good for that.
And the ACC preseason poll, a lot of great teams in this conference, of course.
Yeah, always. Of course, Duke with a great recruiting class, already the #1 recruiting class for next year, and Jim Larinaga down at Miami having a good time. Coach Shire does. He did get his first loss against the Arizona team, first home loss. He had never lost as a head coach in Cameron indoor.
We talked about a little bit earlier, SoCon upsetting some Power 5 teams as Lorenz hits the free throw. How important is it to schedule these competitive games in November?
Well, you learn a lot more by playing a game like this than you do blowing somebody out by 40, and you have to be careful. You don't want to ruin the confidence of your team either. But there's a nice mix to that, and there's a real sign. Scheduling is the second most important thing you do behind recruiting. Recruiting, scheduling, and then coaching.
I'm learning something new. I didn't realize scheduling was number 2 on that list.
Yeah, it's really important to your success.
78-60 our score. And just joining us, a 10-point game at halftime. Hokies have outscored the Terriers 35-27 in the second half. A reunion for Coach Mike Young, the first time ever coaching against Wofford.
Yeah, the danger right now, Jake's got to continue to attack on offense, and they've got to continue to really do a good job of contesting, especially the three-point line from these Wofford shooters.
Pedulla all the way as it blocked. Kidd, aggressive, had his back to the basket, just flung that ball in the air. He's got free throws.
Playing with so much confidence. He's been a big difference in this Virginia Tech team. And again, it's early, small sample size, but this is his 4th straight game where he's played really, really well. Job protecting the basketball and going back to the free throw line where you've mentioned how good he has been tonight. 6 for 6 so far this evening.
One thing about this Virginia Tech team, Mac, you look at it, yes, there are a lot of underclassmen and some new players, but a lot of veterans. Cattoor, senior. Barron, senior. Kidd, senior. Mackay, Long, Melajal Poteet. A lot of chemistry and continuity from the previous year to this one.
Yeah, and that really helps bring the newcomers, the 3 transfers and the freshmen that are playing. That helps bring them along much quicker when you've got the core that Mike Young has.
Excellent defense there from Sean Pedulla. Had his hand up the whole way.
Nice job there against Dylan Bailey.
Pedulla cuts in. Might have been tripped there as he goes falling down.
As a Wofford's 32,
Daryl's going to go on Jeremy Lorenz. That is the 9th team foul.
Lorenz, one of those talented freshmen. Coach Perry.
To the line for the Hokies, number 3, Sean Pedulla, shooting the 1 and 1.
Lorenz only with 5 points and a couple rebounds, but has played well. Runs the floor, battles down low.
Cormier drives in. Kidd the rebound out to Collins.
Numbers.
Nickel goes soaring in. And will go to the free throw line.
Third time Tyler Nichols really has gone strong to the rim. Visited the free throw line again where he's outstanding. 84% from the free throw line. Goes strong like that. I think he had intentions of dunking that basketball. 84% when he was in Carolina a year ago.
We have seen some dunks tonight, a couple of attempts.
Cattoor finished one pretty strongly.
He did. Sean Pedulla thought about one. He did.
Yeah, he'll catch some flack on that.
Nickel, the takeaway. There's MJ Collins. Right on cue.
Speaking of,
Everyone getting in with a dunk tonight.
and again, Tyler Nickel doing a little defense, really nice pass.
Trip picked up by Collins. Filowich with 5. Great defense from Lynn Kidd as Wofford comes away empty.
Yeah, nice job of not fouling. Just use your length and contest that shot.
Kidd showing his range.
Feeling it.
He's got 20 points.
He's not satisfied with those career highs he had last time out.
3 rebounds away from a double-double.
In 24 and 15, now he's got 20 and 7.
That's an air ball from the junior Trip.
In transition, throw it ahead. Collins, so athletic. You know him as a defender and a great handler of the basketball. This time he shows you what he can do when he gets out in transition.
85-60, Virginia Tech leading Wofford. A little over 4 minutes to go. Collins, somebody who had such a big freshman season, Mac. He had to play those extended minutes. Cattoor battled injury. Coach Young said those minutes, they're going to benefit him for the duration of his career.
Yeah, and he certainly has been a capable scorer in his career, you know, prior to getting here, and he does a good job in practice, and that hasn't converted to game production yet. But he's a guy that Mike Young trusts. He trusts him to be in the right spot on offense, the right spot on defense, to defend his man, and to keep the offense flowing. And those are important parts of winning basketball. Now, if he can also add, you know, being a double-figure threat to this thing, then Virginia Tech takes a big step forward as to how they're going to be playing in January and February in the ACC.
When you think about this matchup, Virginia Tech and Wofford, Mac, we were talking about before the broadcast. You think about the people that have come to Blacksburg, Virginia because of Wofford. 2 great schools. Mike Young, Storm Murphy, Kevin Aluma, Hunter Cattoor. Can't forget about Kevin Giltner on Mike Young's staff. I'm sure what do you think this game has meant to all of those people?
Yeah, you named a lot of big contributors, and you may have even saved the best for last, because Kevin Giltner is outstanding. And again, you have to have the kind of trust in the coaches trust in the players trust in the coaches, but the head coach has to trust that staff that they're saying the right things to the players. And Kevin Giltner is one of the really bright young assistant coaches in the country.
Love watching him coach because he has such energy. It's infectious.
He does. Coach has got such a good staff. And Coach Webster, and Coach Byers, you mentioned, new to the staff. Coach Olinger, and Coach Custis. What a good group.
One of the best players in program history. Again, a takeaway for the Hokies. Collins goes soaring in. Knocked out of bounds.
Designs again. Taking it to the rim.
Check back for Wofford, number 2, Dylan.
Play by Wofford to get a piece of that ball and not commit the foul. This left. Rex Steiner getting a little run at the point guard spot again here toward the end of the game.
Collins gets the friendly drop off the rim and backboard.
He's got a really nice mid-range game. And again, he's not counted on to score a little bit, but if he's a little bit more of a scoring threat, that's a big deal to Virginia Tech.
Meza unable to float it. Barron the outlet to Collins. Tech has been pushing.
That was a nice look. Flatten the defense on the baseline, kick it out, but Wofford did a good job recovering to Rex Steiner.
Kai Long whistled for the charge.
Kai Long still looking to get going. Plays so hard. Does a little bit of everything.
Step aside for our Fassel. Hokies 88, Terriers 60. Evan Hughes, Mac McCarthy, our entire ACC Network crew. A lot of offense. A lot of great things for both of these teams to take away from this game.
Yeah, I think the thing that Coach Young emphasized since the Campbell game, especially the defensive effort, has come to fruition. And, Wofford managed to shoot a decent percentage, but Virginia Tech has done a really good job here in the second half, finally created some turnovers and made it really tough on Wofford to score the basketball.
Tech comes away with a turnover.
Speaking of.
Ball loose. Long takes it and scores it.
I was going to say that was textbook, right? 3 people on the floor. One guy reaches down, picks up the ball, and lays it in. Just like Coach Young drew it up.
El Shakiri playing with 4 fouls. Foul drawn by Wofford. That's going to go on Kai Long. Now let's go back to the hustle play.
It was a hustle play. Ball gets knocked loose. Everybody gets on the floor for it. Kai Long says, "Hey, I got this."
Fun player to watch, the Old Dominion transfer who led the Sun Belt in double-doubles a year ago.
He's always around the ball, and that was a little bit of a fluky example, but he is. He is so active on the offensive glass, defensive glass, loose balls in transition.
Started his career with Rhode Island, then ODU, now at Tech. He can play multiple positions and guard multiple positions.
Sean Camden getting his first look tonight for the Hokies. I think the officials have seen enough here a little bit that, it's gotten a little bit aggressive, so they're going to call a little bit closer, and the players will adjust.
Shakiri has fouled out.
Both teams will be in the double bonus from this point on.
Well, the backcourt right now for Virginia Tech.
A couple of freshmen.
Hokies are going to see number 10 and number 13 for many years.
Yeah, coaches like this group. Jaden Young has been really impressive and can really shoot the balls. Of course, so can Rex Steiner. And he has shown the ability to play the point, the temperament to play the point guard spot.
You had a nice conversation with Jaden Young before the game?
Yeah, we were talking about the best barbecue in his hometown of Goldsboro. Debate between Wilbur's and McCall's. It's important stuff.
It is important. All the way in, Dylan Bailey. A layup and a foul drawn. And
if, just for clarification, he liked McCall's because it's the buffet, but I liked Wilbur's because it's true barbecue.
What is true barbecue, Mac?
Well, if you're a barbecue joint, you don't want to have too many side dishes.
Okay.
You got to focus on the barbecue.
Under 3 minutes to go. Long. Camden, extra pass, Young. A rebound for Filowich. It'll be Wofford basketball.
Going to the free throw line for the double bonus.
Oh, foul.
Checking in for the Hokies, 31, Robbie Berry.
Filowich started his career at Southern Illinois.
Not great from the free throw line. He's done a good job. Yeoman's work down there. He's had to wrestle with Lynn Kidd and Elijah Poteet. This is not his specialty.
And the Castle guard trying to make some noise. A lot of them gone for Thanksgiving break.
He'll be a load in the Southern Conference, Filowich will. Not a lot of great big bodies in there.
Rex Steiner, he'll try a three, splashes it home.
Again, didn't need much range. Not a real big guy at 6'1".
Offensive rebound. Third chance, foul drawn. Filowich going back to the strike.
Yep, made his last one. See if he can continue that streak here. Sister plays professional basketball. Parents are both coaches. Basketball family. It's a good-looking stroke. This percentage might start to go up a little bit. Clearly working on that thing. That looks good.
Goes 2
Three
of
in a
2.
row.
Yeah.
3 in a row. Very impressive. It'll be important because he's going to get fouled in the Southern Conference going forward. In January and February and March in Asheville for the Southern Conference Championship.
Camden releases a triple, drills it.
He's 2 for 2 on the year, maybe. John Camden can really stroke it. Transfer from Memphis. He's gotten bigger and stronger.
Filowich fouled on the way up. He'll have a chance for more free throws.
Robbie Barrett picks up his 4th foul. Barrett's had an active. He doesn't have a lot of stats. 3 points, 4 rebounds, 4 fouls. See right here. Yeah, got some ball, but bumped him with the body.
That's 4 in a row for Filowich.
He's 1 for 8 coming into the game.
Rex Steiner. He'll try a contested 3.
Yeah, I'm not sure that was the one Coach Young was looking for.
A lot of freshmen on the floor for both sides. And MJ Collins will come back on in place of Rex Steiner.
He's approaching that century mark again. There's Rex Steiner understanding that was not the shot that Coach wanted.
Bailey knocks one down from the corner.
Jay Collins get a little point guard action here for the last minute and 20 seconds.
Barron turns it over. Bailey gets it back. Lorenz, high arcing triple. Won't fall. This Filowich playing really well here the last 4 minutes. He'll take it himself, lay it in, and a foul.
He had the big size advantage against Tyler Nickel right there. He was wanting the ball that whole possession. Finally got it. Chance for the 3-point opportunity.
2 points away from a double-double.
Well, he's earned a double-double because he's been one of the harder working men out there on the court. And pushes it himself.
He'll try the three.
Again, I don't necessarily think that was the shot coach was looking for. Kansas pushed it down, was open from long range.
Likely the final Wofford possession of the game. And Civils drains the three. Mike Young pointing to the midcourt stripe, holds out his hand and tells MJ Collins to run the thing down. A game in which there are so many connections between Wofford and Virginia Tech. And on this Sunday night in Blacksburg, the greatest coach in Wofford history, Mike Young, knocks off his former program, Wofford, 98-76, the final score.
Yeah, more of a competitive game than the final score would indicate. But Mike Young has to be